Bruin Sports Radio and Bruin Streaming Sports is brought to you by C-Spire, Orange Theory Fitness, St. Dominic's, and underwritten by Marquita Bolden, Brian Clark Law Firm, Davis Court Reporting, Davis & Williams PLLC, Paul Loiacono Consulting, Equity Plus, BP Electric LLC, Bright Business Solutions, Dora and Dale Thomas, the Tice Family, Old Town Cleaners, Dwayne Crum Videographer, Mighty Strong Movers, Leonard Protective Service, LLC, Total Healthcare Solutions, Matthew Fairburn, Taylor Wellens Politz, and Dewey APLC, Taziki's Mediterranean. This broadcast and webcast is heard exclusively on WJXCLP Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio, 107.9 FM, Bruin Football, Bruin Basketball, and Bruin Baseball. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jimmy Thomas with my co-host Jack Roseman here at the St. Joseph Gym to bring you all the action between the Bruin boys and girls varsity teams against the Natchez Cathedral Green Wave boys and girls teams. Earlier this week, we saw that both Bruin teams beat the Capire varsity boys and girls teams. Jack, how you feeling today, man?
Hey there, Jimmy, and hello everybody watching. I'm Jack Roseman here, as Jimmy previously mentioned. Thank you so much for joining us today, and Jimmy, I'm feeling really good about this game here. We appreciate you watching for us today, and now I want to take a quick look at the girls team, and it's a very interesting season for them this year. If you remember before the Christmas break, they entered they played against the Fayette Academy Vikings.
I can't hear anything. That's good.
We're sorry about that, folks. We just had some technical difficulties there. As I was saying before, the Lady Bruins went on to go play against the Fayette Academy Vikings. Now, that game was very interesting because it showed how the Lady Bruins could power through for the second half of the season. It was very interesting to see how they performed, and although they lost, we can see really great things from them in the future.
Yeah, man, it's been a while since we've had a home game, so this is nice to finally get back and broadcast for the people. Like we said, this is a district game between the Bruin boys and girls teams and Natchez Cathedral Green Wave. And I got a lot of faith in the girls team right now. They came off a win against Capire, like I said earlier, and every time we watch them, they have a lot of energy. And they just play well always, man. They seem like they have fun out there, and they play very fast-paced basketball. But tonight we are missing one of our starters, our senior starters, Carla Brown. So she will be out tonight. And but I think the Bruin girls are still going to strive and still try to get this dub for her. What do you think, Jack? What do you think we need to do tonight to get this dub?
Now, one of the most important parts of the game tonight is the team chemistry. Now, look, if I'm being honest here, chemistry is one of the most important things in sports. You need to connect with your teammates, and you need to prove how you can do. You need to prove how you can do by the connection and the support of your friends and your team, as also as your teammates, and trust in a teammate or teammates is something that you really need to have, especially in a team, because what kind of team a team can't function without trust in each other, and that's, in my opinion, is something that really matters for the Lady Bruins to win this game tonight. And now we're going to send you down to the court for tip-off. Lady Bruins will be representing the Lady Bruins. Will be Rain Worsham.
Like Jack said, Rain Worsham for the tip-off for the Bruin ladies, and she will win it. But the Green Wave still retains possession at the moment. Number 14 of the Green Wave at the top of the key, guarded by number 8, Laura Moriarty. Laura watching her. Green Wave passes around. Maya Turner guarding her man. Back to 14. Now in the paint. Green Wave puts up a shot. It will be blocked, and Ainsley D'Alfonso retains possession for the Bruins. But the ball will be taken right back by the Green Wave. They put up a floater. Does not fall, and it will be rebounded by Laura Moriarty.
Yeah, and that senior power, it's just something that's going to be great in helping you right now in this year in high school, on and off the court.
Yeah, man, as we see Maya Turner giving the ball over, and getting it over to Chloe Taylor, who takes that shot.
Chloe Taylor from downtown.
Yeah, great shot by her. She's always one of the sharpshooters on our team, always putting up threes, putting up good layups, and getting blocks. So
she has a marksman's ability.
Yes, man. As we see Maya Turner take a fast break, she drives, puts up a layup, and it'll be good. Scores now 5-0. Wow, Bruins are getting off to a hot start, Jack.
I totally agree. And the way to win a game, basketball is a fast-paced game, but you need to be faster than the game itself to take the dub.
Yeah, man. As we see, number 14 of the Green Wave put up a three-pointer, will not fall. Ainsley D'Alfonso gains possession, goes all the way down, and puts up a layup, but it will be foul on the Green Wave. So,
yeah, we apologize for that, folks. Sorry about that dead air there. Ainsley D'Alfonso going from up top. And it looks like that is not going to fall there. Ainsley D'Alfonso, she's a sophomore here at St. Joe. Member of the varsity cheer squad here.
Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, like Jack was saying, very big part of the Bruin family. But back to basketball. Green Wave is in Bruin territory. Hard, good defense by Maya Turner there. Tipping a pass, tipping another one, and gaining possession back for the Bruins. Wow, another steal from Maya Turner. She's certainly staying hot right here in the first quarter, and she puts up a floater and gets another 2 points for the Bruins. Scores now 8-0.
That's a great way to start the game here, Jim, and that's just, you'd love to see it. An 8-0 score to begin the game, that is just something you're excited to see.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Number 0 for the Green Wave puts up a three, goes in and out, and Chloe Taylor gets the ball back for the Bruins.
I might grace y'all with my presence again. Thank you.
They've passed it around, but the ball will go out of bounds, so it will stay as Bruin ball. Kind of confusing turn of events there.
Yes, I totally agree. I think that's a timeout called by Natchez. Now, one of the things that the Lady Bruins have been doing really well, and I feel like it's a major reason that they've been getting very far this season, is their coaching staff. And yes, Tommy Groves is leading. I don't know what Tommy Groves said to his players in the locker room before the game tipped off, but whatever he said, it must have worked. And there goes the buzzer there. Refs are telling the teams to hurry up there. Natchez Cathedral breaks their huddle, and they head out onto the court now. And the Lady Bruins will break their huddle, and here we go. Back out for some more Lady Bruins basketball action. Hello. We apologize for that background noise there.
Hello. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of technical difficulties there again from my side. The Bruins take it into Green Wave territory and give it over to Maya Turner, who puts up a three-pointer, does not fall. Lauren Moriarty gets the rebound, gets over to Chloe Taylor. Chloe puts up the shot, will not fall, but Rain Wisham gets the rebound and will be a foul against the Green Wave.
Yeah, and one of the really important keys to success for any basketball team is to have a great player down on the court. All right, we see the ball given back out to Maya Turner. Maya Turner from downtown, but that will not go through. And that's a jump ball there. It's going to be taken in by the Natchez Cathedral Green Wave. No. You know, the jump ball is a very aggressive part of the game, and it can get brutal. All right, as we see here. Oh,
Hello.
Oh, and Chloe Taylor gets it from downtown.
As number 1 gains possession for Cathedral, she takes it past midcourt, surveying her options. She starts to drive, is guarded by Ainsley D'Alfonso, and will lose the ball. Will stay as Green Wave. Will stay as the Green Wave ball.
Yes, and that is a really important key there as well. I was actually in Coach Sigler's class yesterday. He said the best defense is good offense.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Maya Turner with another steal against Green Wave. She passes over to Rain. Rain hits up a layup, and it will be good for 2 points for the Bruins.
Rain Worsham on the breakaway.
Yeah, lots of breakaways, lots of steals for the Bruins tonight. Starting off with Maya Turner getting those fast breaks early and just putting up easy points for the Bruins, so we need to keep on doing that. And I think it'll be a good night, Jack.
Oh, I totally agree. But the night ain't over yet. It's still in the first quarter action there, and it looks like Maya Turner trying to get some action in there, but she takes it out on the sideline. You hate to see it.
Yeah, you hate to see that, Jack. No cap. As the Green Wave take it past midcourt once again. They pass the ball around the three-point line. Still great defense by the Bruins. Haven't let up any points yet so far. Green Wave gets it still at the three-point line. They drive. And number 1 passes it to nobody. And the ball will be back for the Bruins.
Hello? No. Hello? Hello?
Still Green Wave ball, excuse me. Number 20.
Hello?
Number 21 puts up a shot, does not fall, and Maya Turner retains possession. Maya at the top of the three-point line gives it over to Chloe Taylor. Chloe puts up a three-point shot, but it does not fall. Score is still 13-0 with 3.5 minutes left in this first period of play. Will be a travel call against the Green Wave, and Laura Moriarty will be putting that back into play to Ainsley D'Alfonso. Ainsley gets it over to Maya Turner, who's on the far side of the three-point line. Gets it back over to Ainsley D'Alfonso. Chloe Taylor with the ball at the top of the key. Ainsley takes a shot. It does not fall for the Bruins. Another turnover that goes into the hands of the Green Wave. Number 1 back. Gives the ball over to 21. 21 cannot catch the ball. And another shot is put up, but it will not fall for the Green Wave.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. You don't want to turn the ball over, but then again, you got to get to the hole. You got to shoot an efficient shot. You can't get too cocky from the top of the key.
Yeah, no doubt, Jack. I just think they need to, lower their sights a little bit if the Green Wave want to stay in this game. But, if they keep on missing, that means they can't win, so the Bruins get a dub. Isn't that right?
That's very true. But
Green Wave in Bruin territory now. Number 14 looking to take a shot. She takes the ball back. Gets it over to number 22 again. Number 21 puts up a floater. Does not fall for the Green Wave. Green Wave still with possession in Bruin territory.
Very slow with the ball down here. All right, number 14 for the Green Wave taking the drive down the paint. Oh, and there seems to be some collision there between number 4, Ainsley Alfonso, and number 14 of the Green Wave. And I hope they're okay.
Yeah, only 2 fouls to start this first period of play, and both of them are going against the Green Wave. So good on the Bruins, isn't that right, Jack?
Only 3 more till that bonus. And they're going to pass it out to 10 of the Green at the top of the key. And it looks like number 2, Laura Moriarty, is going to pass it to D'Alfonso from the baseline.
Yeah, Ainsley D'Alfonso with the ball, taking it past midcourt. Gets it over to number 10, Maya Turner. Maya gets it back over to Laura. Laura passing it to Ainsley. Ainsley gets it over to Chloe. Chloe at the top of the key, looking for a play. Maya Turner with the ball now. Maya getting it back at Laura. Bruins are still at the three-point line. Maya Turner finally takes a shot. Does not fall, and it will be rebounded by the Green Wave.
Yeah, and that's just that was a razzle-dazzle drive right there by the Lady Bruins. But then again, basketball is a razzle-dazzle sport, on and off the court. And now it looks like number 22, the Green Wave, if we go out to number 14. 14 down to 3, which is near the post. Number 21 out to number 20. Number 20 trying to go get it from the top of the key, but he's unsuccessful in trying. Now we're going to get the Lady Bruins possession here with number 2, Laura Moriarty.
Yeah, like you said, Jack. Laura Moriarty with the ball now. Putting it into play. Getting over to Ainsley D'Alfonso. Ainsley taking it past midcourt again. Ainsley gets it over to number 10, Maya Turner. Laura with the ball now. Maya with the shot, and it will be good for 3 points. Scores now 6-0. The Bruins lead.
From downtown here at the Joe. Now looks like number 22 of the Green Wave going to take that drive there. She's passing it out to number 14 of the Cathedral Green Wave. It's been a very impressive game today. Number 21 from number 14, 21 to 10. And it's off the flat iron and back in the hands of the Green Wave. Oh.
It will be the first points of the game for the Green Wave, I believe. Yes, number 14 will take her free throw shots. First foul, or second foul of the day for the Bruins. Both coming in in just the last couple of minutes, I think, Jack.
Yes. Oh, and that one there is off the rim.
Seems to be a little confusion, Jack, because I thought they scored. I guess not. So these free throws will count as their first points of the game if she makes the second one.
If she goes lining up. Oh.
No, she will not make any. Chloe Taylor taking a pass midcourt for the Bruins. Gets it over to Maya Turner. Maya Turner puts in another three-pointer, will not fall. Kaylin Jones, who has just checked in, gets it over to Chloe Taylor after she rebounded that. Maya Turner with the ball again. Drives, puts up a layup. It will not fall, and it will stay as Green Wave ball.
Isn't that unfortunate? And that makes the end of the first quarter come to an end. And that is a successful first quarter. Final score of the first: Lady Bruins 16, and Natchez Cathedral Green Lady Wave 0.
Yeah, as the first period of play ends, we want to thank our first period sponsor, Davis & Williams PLLC. Just want to run down through some of our sponsors tonight. Orange Theory Fitness, St. Dominic's, Marquita Bolden, the Tice family, Old Town Cleaners, Leonard Protective Services LLC, Taylor Wellens, Poets A and Dewey APLC, and Taziki's Mediterranean. Very nice restaurant, very, very good food.
Very great, yes. And as a fan of Mediterranean food, I am very, very big fan of Taziki's. Yes, and now we got 30 seconds left in this timeout here. Now back to what I was saying about Tommy Groves and assistant coach Michael Howell. Now you see here, Tommy Groves, one of the best things about his coaching style is his positioning of the players. He uses their strong suits and he uses their physical attributes to the best of their ability. And another player I want to focus on here, Rain Worsham down the post. Down the post there. And that will conclude the in-between period there.
Tell him. Can't hear him. He said he can't hear you.
You can't?
As the Green Wave start this second period off with possession, they get into Bruin territory. But the ball will be stolen by number 3, Chloe Taylor. Chloe drives, gets into the paint, runs over a man.
Oh, man, that is just terrible. You hate to see it.
Seems to be on the Green Wave because the Bruins still have possession. So Maya Turner getting ready to take it or put it back into play for the Bruins.
Very interesting call there. But hey, it favors the Bruins, and I ain't judging.
Kaylin Jones getting it over to Chloe. Back to Caitlin. Finding a free Maya Turner. Maya driving, puts up a floater. It will be blocked, and it will be no foul. No foul called there. Maya putting up a lot of shots here early in the game.
She is, and one of the best parts about her playing style is her aggressiveness on the court. Now, it's not too hard. I mean, it's aggressiveness with a touch of sportsmanship.
Oh yeah, no doubt, Jack, no doubt.
And looks like possession will go to the Bruins once more with Bruins senior Laura Moriarty at the baseline getting it out to Chloe Taylor.
Yes, Chloe Taylor getting over to Kaylin Jones. And Caitlin right back over to Laura. Laura over to Chloe. Chloe drives, puts up a floater, and it will be in and out. Great shot there by the Bruins. Nice offensive play here early in the game. So
100%.
Couldn't be more prouder.
Oh yeah, totally.
You know the saying, Jack, you can miss a bunch of shots, miss a bunch of things, but soon these shots will fall at some point, whether you like it or not. So.
Exactly. Yes, and I think the saying was by Hall of Fame Edmonton Oilers forward Wayne Gretzky, as he once said, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." And Maya Turner will get those 2 points on the breakaway.
Maya Turner with a sick play after a fast break. with the pick and roll there. Actually, it wasn't pick and roll. It was a Euro step, excuse me. Very nice play there.
Embracing her inner James Harden on that Euro step.
Green Wave back with the ball. Passing over to a free number 21. All these Bruin ladies have been putting on some great All-American defense here tonight. Have not allowed a single point for the Green Wave. And the Green Wave has put as many shots in as the Bruins have, but lots of steals, lots of good fast breaks that have helped put the Bruins in this score in this part of the game. So, yeah.
100%.
Good stuff, good stuff.
And it looks like number 14, the Green Wave, will miss that free throw there. Once again, another point will not fall for the Natchez Cathedral Green Wave.
No, will not.
Number 14 lining up at the free throw line again. And that will fall for the Natchez Cathedral Green Wave are now on the board. And now with the 17-point deficit, let's see what the Lady Bruins offense can do. All right, now Chloe Taylor off to Ainsley DeAlfonso, back to Turner. Turner from the left wing, and Ainsley DeAlfonso with the rebound. DeAlfonso, and that will hit off the backboard, and it will go back to Cathedral.
Good shot by Rain Worsham there. Did not fall, but, like we said a second ago, these shots will fall at some point. Green Wave back on offense at the top of the 3-point line. Still trying to find a play to make. Caitlin Jones on her man, playing some press defense right now. Number 14 with the ball now, covered by number 4, Ainsley DeAlfonso. And it will be Bruin ball once again.
That is a wonderful thing that the Lady Bruins have been able to do tonight. Just perform well on trying to get the turnovers. Oh, correction, sorry. Number 14 of the Natchez Cathedral Green Wave will line up at the free throw line once again.
She will be fouled for the 3rd time this game, and that will count as St. Joe's 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, you want to be careful with it.
Yeah, don't want to give them a bonus. Oh, their first point of the game now, made by number 14 at the free throw line. So good on them. Score is now 18-1. She can make it 18-2, but she does not. And the ball will be rebounded by the Green Wave. But it will go to the Bruins.
And now into DeAlfonso, but you're driving down the court there with Chloe Taylor at her side. Taylor getting the ball at the top of the key. From the top of the key, Chloe Turner off the flat iron, and it will go back to Cathedral. And looks like 14 will get it off to the left wing, and that's in. Very impressive play there.
Yeah, nice three-pointer there by the Green Wave, Jack. Saw a wide man open in the corner of the three-point line, and, she took a beautiful shot. But now we see Caitlin Jones with possession. She passes it over to Ainsley DeAlfonso, right back to Caitlin. Caitlin drives, puts up a shot. It does not fall, but it will be rebounded by Caitlin, and will be hit out of bounds by the Green Wave, so it will remain as Bruin ball.
Yes, and now we're going to see Ainsley DeAlfonso at the baseline for another Lady Bruins possession. And she gets it to Rain Worsham, but it is grazing the hands of Rain Worsham, and it gets to Caitlin Jones, but she misses the shot. And now number 14 of the Green Wave getting into number 10 at the right wing of the key, and that'll be out of bounds, and Chloe Taylor with the ball at the...
Again, Bruin ball, Jack. A lot of missed opportunities for the Green Wave, I guess that's just good defense on the Bruins. So.
100%, yes.
Caitlin Jones with the ball at the three-point line. Gets over Laura. Laura passes over to Ainsley. Ainsley setting up a shot for Maya Turner. Maya puts it up. It does not fall. Ainsley will rebound, put up a floater, and there will be 2 points on the board for the Bruins. Score is now 20-4.
Another bucket for Ainsley DeAlfonso.
Yeah, Ainsley DeAlfonso is such a big playmaker for the Bruins. You see it running down the court full speed late in the game. So she puts a lot of energy, lots of excitement to the game, and very good shots as well.
100%. And now I think it's going to be another foul on the Lady Bruins, and now which gives believe it gives the Natchez Cathedral Green Wave that bonus. Number 5 for the Green Wave lining up at the free throw line.
Number 5 with the free throw. Her first shot is up. It will not fall. She could make it 20-5 here if she makes the second one. But I don't know if she will, Jack.
I totally agree. And I believe that the Bruins have gotten in the Green Wave's head.
She will make that shot.
And another shot will fall there.
Seems to be that this game is going by pretty fast, Jack. There's already only 3 minutes left in this first half of the game.
Yes, 100%. All right, Caitlin Jones. Oh, and it's an attempt, but it's rebounded by the Green Wave.
Green Wave ball once again. I will say this, lots of shots put up by the Bruins, but lots of missed shots as well, you know. If we made half of these shots that we're missing, you know, the score would be, I don't know, a very big margin.
Yes, 100%, and that'll be another 2 points scored by the Natchez Cathedral Green Wave. With Angel Alfonso going down to the court. She's at the top of the key, getting it to Laura Moriarty, to Maya Turner at the left wing. Bounce pass to Caitlin Jones, now to Chloe Taylor. Laura Moriarty for the shot, and that is off the backboard and in. And now I believe Laura Moriarty is going to line up at the free throw line.
Yeah, Laura Moriarty awaiting the ball to take her 2 shots for the Bruins. First shot will not fall, and will be her only shot, excuse me. Green Wave retains possession. Like we said, a lot of slow ball movement by the Green Wave. Not much, not feeling any hurriedness in their play. Feeling very relaxed, even with this margin that they're losing by. Laura Moriarty getting that rebound, so it will be Bruin ball once again. Score is 22-7. 2 minutes left in this first half of play. Maya driving for the Bruins. It will put up a floater, but it will be blocked.
Yes, yes, indeed, yes. And one of the things that the Green Wave has done incredibly tonight is to be able to get the rebounds off the rim. Number 5 going to be chucking it over to near the baseline, but now it will become Lady Bruins possession.
Yeah, Lady Bruin ball once again. Ainsley Alfonso with the ball taking it past midcourt. Ainsley gets it over to Caitlin. Caitlin gets it over to Chloe. Chloe puts up a shot in the paint. Will not fall.
And now it'll be taken by number 14 of the Natchez Cathedral Green Wave. And as she passes the center logo there, she will stay at the top of the key. Gets it over to number 10 from the right wing, and that would be off the flat iron. And it looks like Ainsley Alfonso rushing down the court. Passing it to Maya Turner from the top of the key, and no good.
Yeah, missed opportunity there from the Bruins, man. Lots of missed shots here in the second period of play, man. I think they made a little bit more in the first period, to be honest. 100%. And to remind people at home, there is a minute left in this first period of play, and our halftime show will be taken care of
by Mr. Terry Casarino. Yes, that's right. Yes, Bruin News is now BNN's advisor. Terry Casarino will be sitting down with head coach of the boys basketball team, Michael Howell. So make sure to stick around for that.
I can't hear a thing you're saying. You just said you're doing it with Coach Howell.
Oh my gosh. All right. There we go.
It's just him.
Okay. A little bit of a conundrum there in play, and it will stay as Bruin ball. Bruins, Chloe Taylor of the Bruins will pass it into number 4, Ainsley Alfonso. Ainsley getting it over to Chloe. Chloe putting up a shot from way deep, and it will not fall. Almost in and out for the Bruins.
Yes, and now the Cathedral Green Wave will be getting it down court. Number 14 driving to the hole, and it's loose. Oh! And now number 10 with the top of the key for the 3, and no good. And that's another 2 points for Natchez.
Yeah, Natchez kind of on a hot streak here at the moment. And will steal the ball from the Bruins. Wow.
Yes, an attempted steal for the Bruins, but no good.
Yes, 13.9 seconds left in this first half of play for the Bruins. And Chloe Taylor getting it into Maya Turner. Maya looking around, getting back to Chloe. Chloe puts up a shot, and it will be no good, but will be rebounded by Ainsley. Ainsley passing over to Kaylin Jones, but the ball will be rolled out of bounds with 4.8 seconds left. Man, this period just doesn't want to end, huh, Jack?
It does not, but yet it comes so fast. Number 5 is going to get it to number 14 of the Green Wave. And it's going to be taken by Ainsley Alfonso, and that will conclude the first half. Here, the St. Joseph Lady Bruins, 22. The Natchez Cathedral Lady Wave, 9.
Yes, the score is 22-9. So far, Jack, not a bad first half of play. Not too shabby. I will say lots of missed shots. Lots of missed shot from the Bruins and 5 fouls for the Bruins, so that will give a bonus, right?
Yes, I believe so.
New half means a new clean slate of fouls, and I think the Bruins are just going to come out there and try to make the most amount of shots that they can. Lots of the missed ones, like I said earlier, might have been flukes, but honestly, not bad at all. Great defense. Only 9 points in the first half of play for the Green Wave. Lots of good press defense by the Bruins, and just a good game of basketball. Jack, what do you think?
Yes, I totally agree. And if you take a look down on the court now, next to a PA booth, you will see some of our female basketball players from our sister schools of St. Anthony Catholic School just down the way, and St. Richard Catholic School. And many other members that are not on the basketball teams today are joining us as well. And we can see the St. Anthony Eagles girls team taking the court right now. They're on the center line. Truly a great moment for our future Bruins here. And hopefully this will inspire them to join our wonderful program.
Yeah, hopefully so, Jack. That'd be nice. Getting some new Bruin family members, new Bruins, because they are the future. Me, this is my last year here, man. And I'm having a blast. Making the most of every day. But yeah, these girls are the future, and the young gentlemen in their grade as well. Hopefully they will come to St. Joe.
Yes, and we would also like to, speaking of our sister schools, we also would like to let you know that our next episode of Bruin News Now on Friday will be taking place in some of our sister schools, Sister Thea Bowman, St. Richard, and St. Anthony.
That is true, Jack. Thank you for mentioning that as well. Yes, we want to thank our main man, Mr. Castorino, for helping us out with everything. He is our leader. He's our captain. Oh, captain, my captain. And
oh, captain, my captain, indeed. Yeah.
We thank him for everything. Like Jack said, we are going to be filming our new episode of Bruin News Now at St. Anthony and St. Richard's. I will have the pleasure of doing our sports coverage this week in our episode at St. Richard's, and I'll be having the privilege of getting Mr. Dwayne Demon, coach of the Bruins soccer team, on the set interview. Doesn't that sound great, Jack?
That sounds great. Yes, I've been very curious to see what the soccer team is up to. And now it looks like the St. Anthony Eagles and the St. Richard Cardinals are having a game of knockout. For those of you who don't know, the game of knockout is consistent with 2 basketballs, and a group of people will join in one line and will consist to put the basketballs into the hoop. If the second person in line makes it before the first person does, the first person in front is eliminated. If the first person does, he or she passes the ball to the person behind the second person, and if that person makes it in, the second person shall be eliminated. I'm assuming here that one player from the Eagles and one player from the Cardinals will join together on one hoop and battle it out.
Yeah, just a great presentation for the Bruin fans in attendance today at the Bruin basketball court.
Yes, I agree. Speaking of our Bruin fans, so many Bruin fans have shown up today to show their support.
Yes, a great student section the Bruin family makes every game. Jack, obviously I don't have the privilege of joining the sports section or student section for these type of events because I'm broadcasting with you or Rains or Landon Maynard who aren't here today, but we have Jack Roseman. Also, I want to talk about that, Jack. Last time you got to broadcast a game was, one of the first games of the season, I believe.
Yes, I believe it was the first regular season game here with St. Joseph Catholic School on campus when the Pelahatchie Chiefs tipped off against our St. Joe Lady Bruins, and the North Pike Jaguars from North Pike High went to go face off against our St. Joe Bruins. Speaking of our St. Joe boys team, for those of you who missed it, on Thursday after Mass, we saw one of our star Bruins, Alan Teague, be presented with the MAIS Award for MAIS Basketball Player of the Week for December 6th through December the 11th. Alan was also presented with a $1,500 air humidifier, which can help prevent the spread of COVID by 95.6%.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I would love to be able to have been given that. That air purifier is top of the line. Just like the man said at the assembly that we had after Mass. This isn't something that you get from Walmart.
I totally agree.
It was something top of the line, and obviously to a well-deserved Alan Teague, who got Player of the Week, like Jack said. Dude has a very, very promising future ahead of him, and yeah, man, we're going to be rooting for him all the way. And ladies and gentlemen, you will be able to watch him play tonight. Stick around. After this broadcast ends on the Bruin News Now YouTube channel, you will be able to watch a second broadcast of the boys' varsity basketball game.
Yes, that is correct. So don't miss it. We also would like to, I'm also going to say this one more time, we'd also like to thank our sister schools, the St. Richard Cardinals and the St. Anthony Eagles, for joining us on the court tonight.
Yes, Jack, we do thank them.
Also here, I was talking to my friend earlier in the hall today. I said, the Bruins have a really great shot tonight against Natchez Cathedral. He's like, well, if Michael Howell can do what Coach Rhodes is doing and positioning the players right, I feel like that it'll be great. Yes. And I said, no, don't say that now. Both Coach Rhodes and Michael Howell know where to position their players. And honestly, as a head coach and an athletic director, Coach Michael Howell has been doing a very great job.
For sure, Jack. Couldn't have said it better myself, man.
And now, as the seconds are ticking down here, the St. Richard team is finishing up their game here, and they're walking off. And that will conclude our halftime show. Coming up next, the second half of a very interesting game between the St. Joseph Catholic School Lady Bruins and the Natchez Cathedral High Lady Wave.
Yep. 26 seconds left before this Lady Bruins game starts. As we see on the court, Anzi D'Alfonso, Maya Turner, Laura Moriarty, Chloe Taylor, and Rain Worsham back on the court to start off this second half of play for the Bruins. We see number 10 of the Green Wave passing into number 1. Number 1 guarded by Anzi D'Alfonso at the top of the key looking for a play. She drives, puts up a flutter, and it will not fall, and it will be held out of bounds, but will retain as Green Wave ball. Number 0 puts it up, and it will be stolen by Anzi D'Alfonso. Anzi running into the paint, puts up a layup, but will be fouled on the play, and she will get her 2 free throw shots. Great play there by Ansley.
Yes, I totally agree. And now with free throws here for the Lady Bruins, it's just a very up and down style game here. It's very up and down here. You never know what's going to happen. It's a 50-50 chance, and that goes for every team. D'Alfonso, and that will not come out the way we wanted it to, as Natchez Cathedral gets it to the in Bruin territory. And going to take the drive there, but is passing it out to the left wing, and it's in. That's going to be adding 3 points to the Cathedral's score and shortening the deficit.
I want to let everyone know our 3-pointers for tonight are brought to you by the Tice family. We want to thank them. And as we see, Angie D'Alfonso getting over to my turn. Maya puts up a 3-point shot, but it will not fall for the Bruins.
And also, I think we forgot to mention, our second quarter was brought to you by Bright Business Solutions.
That is true, Jack. Thank you for reminding me, man. We want to thank Bright Business Solutions for all their work they do for St. Joe and what they do for this Bruin News Now YouTube channel and the broadcast. It could not be done without them.
Yes, I totally agree. And that will not fall in the Green Wave's favor, as Chloe Taylor will be taking that out to the top of the key, driving into the hole, and it will be rebounded by the Natchez Cathedral Green Wave. And looks like Cathedral will be taking it down court.
Sorry, we cannot see at the moment because we have a group of people in the way.
And it looks like number 10 for the Green Wave will be getting right there, but it will be taken back over to the left wing, but it will be taken away by Ainsley D'Alfonso. And passing it up to Maya Turner. Oh, and that'll be some collision there. And it'll be taken in by the Lady Wave. And by number 1, at the top of the key, moves over to the left side, gets it to number 10 from the top of the key for the 3-point, and that's in.
The Green Wave seems to be on that same hot streak that they were last time in the first half of play.
Yes, 100%, and that'll be a timeout called.
Yes, sir. As the timeout comes, we want to let everyone know, slow start to the third period for the Bruins, but nevertheless, 12 points scored.
Yes, if they can just keep up the deficit and keep putting pressure down on the Green Wave, I think things will work out in the Bruins' favor.
Yeah, no doubt, Jack. I think if the Bruins just keep on putting up shots, not worrying too much about these turnovers, they just do their best, keep on working, and like we said earlier, these shots will fall at some point.
And the timeout is over with senior Laura Moriarty taking the baseline, getting it to Chloe Taylor, and with the other 3 members of the Bruins starting 5 down low.
Chloe Taylor getting it over to number 30, Mackenzie Ward. Mackenzie Ward checking into the game for Maya Turner, I believe. Chloe at the top of the key, getting over to Kaylin Jones. Kaylin puts up a 3-point shot, and then it does not fall. Cathedral retains possession now. Number 1 getting right back across the court, getting over to number 10, who's at the top of the key with a 3-point shot. It will not fall. It will be rebounded by the Green Wave. And number 21 in the paint puts up a layup, and it will be good for 2 points. Score is now 22-17. Chloe Taylor at the top of the key, getting over to Mackenzie Ward. Maya looking for a play. Chloe Taylor looking for a play. Getting it back to Mackenzie Ward. Mackenzie getting over to Laura. Laura back to Chloe. Kaylin Jones back to Laura. Laura with the shot, and it will be no good, but will be rebounded by free Chloe Taylor, and Chloe will put up a floater that will be no good.
Yes, and like I said earlier in the first period, you cannot get too confident with your shot, and you just got to take it to the hole, and you got to be efficient with it.
That's right, Jack. Number 10 of Cathedral at the top of the key, getting over to number 21 in the paint. Number 3 puts up a floater, and it will be good for 2 more points. Yes. These Cathedral Green Wave, Jack, seems like they're trying to make a comeback here.
Yes, I totally agree. The tides are getting higher. Oh! And Chloe Taylor adding 3 more points from downtown.
Yeah, pull up 3 there by Chloe Taylor, trying to stop the bleeding here. Number 1 at the top of the key, guarded by Caitlin.
And that did not count again. I may have said not to get too cocky in your shots, but I mean, if you're good at it, you're good at it.
No doubt. Laura Moriarty driving in the paint, gets another 2-point scores, now 27-22 for the Bruins leading. 3 minutes left in this third period of play. Fast moving game here we got, Jack.
Yes, I totally agree. And number 3, we're getting it out of number 1, and that'll be out of bounds on the Natchez Cathedral Greenway.
Will stay as Bruin ball. And Chloe Taylor will gain possession for the Bruins. She takes a pass midcourt. Chloe putting up another pull-up 3 shot. Will not fall, and they will be rebounded by Mackenzie Ward. Mackenzie driving in the paint. Will be fouled on the play, and will take her free throw shots.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Yeah, there. And Cathedral has been very efficient on the free throws tonight. And it looks like they're going to get it to Laura Moriarty with the rebound. And Chloe Taylor from the right side of the key, driving. Oh, and that'll not look good there. Chloe Taylor taking the tumble. Oh, man. Imagine saying that 5 times fast. Ugh.
Chloe Taylor taking a tumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chloe Taylor not taking her shots. And her first one does fall for the Bruins, and it will be 28-22 now. Bruins trying to get some of these unanswered points back, Jack.
Yes, that is correct. Oh, and that's going to be off the flat iron, but rebounded by Lady Bruin, Rainy Newsom. Taken away by number 14 of the Natchez Cathedral. She's had a really great game tonight, but I mean, I feel like the Bruins have been doing a lot better.
Yeah, number 14 hands it over to number 10 of the Green Wave. Still at the 3-point line, surveying the play area, and back to number 10, I believe. And number 10 back to number 14. Number 14 getting over to a free number 1, and we'll have a blocked or tipped shot by Mackenzie Ward. Bruin ball. Chloe Taylor gaining possession. She drives, looking for a Euro step, but she will take a hard fall and is still on the hardwood floor. Would never like to see that, Jack.
You never like to. And now we see Ainsley D'Alfonso taking the court.
Yeah, that seems to be a little serious there. Our main man, Mr. Matt Weisenberger, Dr. Matt as we like to call him, our athletic trainer. We love Mr. Matt. A big part of all the Bruin squads, taking care of the players. Whenever they're injured, yes. Taping them up, icing them up. Helping them out in any way he can.
Yes, in my time as football manager, I've seen some of the great care he has been performing, and there is Chloe Taylor getting back up. Do love to see that, though. That is great. Chloe Taylor, she's a very strong player. She is very powerful, and she's really great at pushing through. Whenever you see and now Chloe Taylor taking the baseline. Oh, correction, Cathedral has possession.
As the Green Wave will get the ball back to put it into play. We want to give a shout out to our main man, Solomon Walker, who's a big part of this Bruin family. New transfer. A big part of the football team and also the basketball team. Manager for the basketball team. So as you see here, number 1 of Cathedral taking it past midcourt will be guarded by Mackenzie Ward. Mackenzie will be putting the clamps on. Mackenzie over to number 10, Cathedral. Still gaining possession. Passes the ball over to number 14. And we'll pass it over to a Green Wave member in the paint. Ball still in Green Wave territory. Possession, and no shots will be made at the moment. I believe it is still Green Wave ball. And yes, number 3 was fouled on the play and will take her free throw shots right about now.
Yes, there, number 3 lining up, and there it is. The foul was called on number 2 for the Lady Bruins, Laura Moriarty, on to number 3 of the Green Wave. And now number 3 will be lining up one more time. And And she lets go. And it is an intense moment there. And that'll be out of bounds. And that'll be out of bounds on the Lady Bruins. Cathedral has possession.
Yes, still possession for the Green Wave as the Green Wave get it back in. Score is now 28-23, man. Still prowling. Mackenzie Ward still guarding her man very well. Number 1 puts up a shot in the paint, and it will be batted around. The ball will be in the hands of Caitlin Jones now, getting possession for the Bruins. Caitlin Jones at the top of the key, getting over to Mackenzie. Mackenzie passes over to Laura. Laura drives, but will pass it back to Ainsley D'Alfonso at the three-point line. Caitlin drives, takes a shot, and it will not fall, but it will be rebounded by Ainsley D'Alfonso of the Bruins. Ainsley getting over to Mackenzie. Mackenzie to Caitlin. Caitlin will have a ball tipped out of bounds.
And now Cathedral will be taking possession there.
Ainsley D'Alfonso looking to put the ball back into play for the Bruins. Giving it to Chloe Taylor. Chloe throws it over to Laura Mariota, but the ball will be pushed out of bounds. Jack, what are you seeing here? What have you seen in this third period? Only a minute left. What can you say?
It's a tough area to be in right now with a close comeback for the third by the Natchez Cathedral Green, and now holding them at a 5-point deficit, which is now becoming even a bigger challenge for the Lady Bruins. And that'll be off the backboard. Now a jump ball between Mackenzie Ward and number 21 of the Natchez Cathedral Green.
Yes, no points there for the Green Wave, and that's good for the Bruins, man, because they've kind of been on a hot streak. They only had 9 points in the first period, and now they have 23. So they went into the locker room looking for vengeance.
100%. This has now become a very close game here, and I'm just very excited to see the outcome. And now it'll be tipped, and it'll be taken in by the Natchez Cathedral Green Wave, and number 10 for the Green Wave getting it out to number 14 from one line there, 14 to 10, and that will be missed. And that is an air ball by the Green Wave. Now, one of the things I've said in the past is that basketball is a very intense sport. Yet when you see these athletes out here playing this game, it's really impressive what they can do.
Yes, no doubt, Jack. As we see Mackenzie Ward with a 3-point shot, and it does not fall. Also want to give a shout out to Mackenzie Ward, 8th grader, playing on varsity. Pretty dang cool, huh, Jack?
100%. Hey, if you want to see more 7th and 8th graders on varsity teams here at St. Joe, you can go and check out our soccer teams. Very impressive games there, and I think they had a game against St. Al last night.
I believe they did, Jack. As we see the end of the third period of play, and we will come to the last period of this game.
And we are ready for some fourth period action.
5 points. 5 points is the deficit for the Green Wave. Bruins need to put up some more points if they want to win this game, Jack. I think, like we said, Green Wave has come back with vengeance after that halftime. So I think the Bruins want to solidify this victory. They need to put some more points on the board and make stops like they need to.
Yes, 100%. And now you can see that. And now I want to turn the attention over here. I feel like the capacity and the amount of people that are shown to some Bruin games has increased every single game now, every single game day. And now it looks like Cathedral will be taking possession now. Number 1 of the Cathedral Green Wave will be here on the sideline closest to us. They'll be taking it, and it'll be a pass inbound to number 14 of the Green Wave. Green Wave will be taking it from the center logo there, from 14 to 1 from the right side, and back to number 21, 21 to 10, 21. And you can hear the Bruin fans chanting "D up," and honestly, that's what these Lady Bruins need to be getting up. And it's a rebound by Ainsley D'Alfonso to Maya Turner. Turner on the breakaway, and that's in for another 2 points for the Lady Bruins.
Another 2 points there, Jack. as we see, the score is now 30-23. It will be a 7-point deficit. Mackenzie Ward, guarding number 1, number 14, has possession of the ball. Gets it over to number 10 of the Green Wave. And gets over to a shooting number 1 who will not make that shot. Ainsley Alfonso with the ball, drives, will lose the ball, and will give it back to the Green Wave.
And now it looks like it's getting number 1 there. Number 1 to number 14.
And number 14 with possession of the ball. Number 14 passes over to number 10 of the Green Wave. She takes a shot, will be tipped by my turn, but will be fouled on the play. So number 10, will take her free throw shots.
And all right, number 10 lining up there. The foul was called on Lady Bruin. Maya Turner on to correction. Laura Moriarty will be. No, sorry. I'm reading the scoreboard wrong. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. And number 10 will be taking her second free throw shot from the line. Line lined up, bending the knees, and the release. And it's off the flat iron, and now taken in by Mackenzie Wood down the court.
Mackenzie Wood with the defensive rebound. Gets over to Ainsley Alfonso in the paint. What a great play that was by the Bruins.
100% there. And
yeah, great play by the Bruins there. You know, all the way there from the free-point line, getting that rebound, getting it all the way past midcourt. And, like we said, Ainsley Alfonso running out there like a firecracker. 100%. The Green Wave take a shot, but it will not fall, and it will be rebounded by Chloe Taylor of the Bruins.
There we go, and Cathedral will be taking from the baseline with 6 minutes left in this first period.
Yeah, 6 minutes left. 6 minutes and 11 seconds left in this game. Green Wave in Bruin territory. Number 10 takes a deep three-point shot in and out. Almost 3 points for them. Chloe Taylor driving. Gets it over to Mackenzie Ward. Mackenzie to Ainsley. Ainsley at the top of the key. Looking for a play to start. And Chloe gets it over to Mackenzie. To Maya. Maya puts up a three-point shot, but it will not fall. And we'll go back to Cathedral ball.
And now we're going to see number 1 of the Natchez Cathedral Green Wave take it down the court. Guarded by number 30, Mackenzie Ward. He's trying to get some moves on her. And now it's in number 10's hands to the hole. And will not go in.
Yeah, in and out. Bruin ball now. Mackenzie Ward driving. Gets over to Maya. Maya
to the hole.
Will be fouled. Will be a traveling call on Maya. Maya trying to put as many shots as she can.
And now number 1 of the Natchez Cathedral Green Wave right there on the baseline, taking it to number 10.
Number 10 with the ball, like Jack said, covered by Maya. Setting a screen there, Green Wave does. And will be a traveling call on the Green Wave. Back-to-back fouls there for both teams. Only 3 fouls for each team in this fourth period of play. And anyway.
And now we're going to be taking it and seeing Ainsley D'Alfonso getting it down the court, getting into number 3, Chloe Taylor. Taylor to Mackenzie Ward.
Yeah, Mackenzie Ward over to a free Ainsley. Ainsley back to Chloe. Chloe drives into the paint. Gets over to Mackenzie. Mackenzie puts a three-point shot up, but will be no good, but will be rebounded and put up for 2 points by Laura Moriarty.
And that, my friends, that is why you need to get Laura Moriarty down court. She gets the bucket, and now she gets the foul, and she will be lining up there. And
yeah, Laura.
There it goes. Oh, man, it's rattles around the rim.
It will be no good by Laura. Green Wave driving. And I don't know what happened because I couldn't see the play. But it seems to be that a member of the Green Wave Varsity girls basketball team was fouled on the play. And it was number 14 indeed. And she will take her free throw shots.
Bend in the knees. And
First
that
one
will be in.
falls. Second one does not fall for the Green Wave. Will Moriarty gets the ball back, and she passed over to Ainsley Alfonso, but the ball will be batted out of bounds.
And there seems to be some commotion on the sidelines there. Oh, and it looks like a Cathedral Greenway player just hit a chair. He hit a chair on the bench there. Now, out of several years of my life watching basketball, I've never seen that happen.
Yeah, I've never seen that happen either, Jack, to be honest.
Yes, and now 4 minutes left in the fourth period here. And now Chloe Taylor taking the ball out to free Maya Turner at the top of the key. And now down to back to Chloe Taylor to the hole. And it shakes, rattles, and rolls in off the ring.
Yeah, as she drove in for that put-up shot, she was fouled on the play, and now she will get her 2 free throws. And with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in this game, the score is 34-24. Bruins lead, and the first shot is made by Chloe. Score is now 35-24.
Yes, and now number 3, Chloe Taylor, taking her second shot from the free throw line. And that's off the rim one more time. But Chloe Taylor gets the rebound. And doesn't fall, but Laura Moriarty with the rebound back to Ainsley Alfonso. 2 points for the Alfonso.
Good call there, Jack. Attaboy.
Oh, thank you.
As the Green Wave gain possession again, number 1 will have a screen set, but will be fouled on the play. And I believe it was Mackenzie Ward who was fouled on that screen set up by the Green Wave. No, it will still be Bruin ball, I believe. Number 1 gets into number 14. Number 14 getting past midcourt.
And a steal by Mackenzie Ward, and it goes out into the stands.
Into the stands the ball goes, and it will be Bruin ball now. Laura Moriarty will get it into Ainsley D'Alfonso. Ainsley dribbles the ball, gets it over to Chloe, who passes it over to Mackenzie Ward. Mackenzie puts up a 3-point shot, and it will be good. That 3-point shot was brought to you by the Tice family. We hope to see some dunks tonight because those dunks are sponsored by Mr. Casarino. They are sponsored by Mr. Casarino. So
no joke. And also I did not realize our free throws tonight, all of them have been brought to you from Mr. Dwayne Crump, videographer for ESPN. We thank you so much, Mr. Crump, and we appreciate all of your support for our program. And now we're going to get it to Maya Turner. And Maya Turner finds Chloe Taylor to the hole.
Chloe driving, but will be charged with a charging foul in the paint.
As the referee there next to the St. Joe baseline makes it an emotional call there. And I mean that in a sense of a call filled with emotion, not a call in which he felt emotional. And Maya Turner on the breakaway to the hole. And that's in. Another 2 points for the Lady Bruins.
Great and one play there by Maya Turner. Putting her body on the line there for the points on the board. Score is now 38-24. Actually make it 40-24. And she could make some more points for the Bruins. And she does. Score is now 41-24. And it is 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in this period of play. Jack, we needed our Bruin girls to make some more points so they could solidify this win. I think they've done that, Jack.
100%, Jeff. And now we're going to see the Green Wave taking the ball down one more time to the and another 3-point shot brought in by the Natchez Cathedral Green Wave. True shot here across the table for the entire Bruin Sports Radio team.
Yeah, great shot there by the Green Wave as Bruins charged down the court there looking for some more points. They did not get anything going their way there, and it will retain as Cathedral ball. Cathedral.
And that'll be in for Cathedral. And Cathedral, although down by 20 points, trying to make a comeback. And that is one of the great things about sports, folks. The commitment to the team. And that is something that no one can ever change. Ainsley DeAlfonso getting it to Chloe Turner. Mackenzie Ward getting it back to Chloe Taylor to the hole from the key. No, but it's rebounded by Mackenzie Ward, getting it to Laura Moriarty. And Maya Turner from downtown.
Great shot there by Maya Turner. Like Jack said, downtown, right in the corner there, the three-point line, puts up a beautiful shot. Number 1 of Cathedral has possession of the ball. She drives, puts up a floater, will be no good. Time is winding down. Jack's score is still 44-27 now.
Yes, and I think that was a foul called on by Mackenzie Ward. Truly some shock through her facial expression. Now number 1 for the free throw, and that'll be off the backboard, off the rim, and hit the floor.
Yes. Some questionable calls, I will say. Fouls. Some foul calls, Jack, you know.
And that was off the backboard and in for Natchez Cathedral. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Jim.
No problem there, Jack. Ainsley DeAlfonso with the ball at the top of the key. She surveys the playing area, trying to chew some clock out. She drives in, gets the ball over to Maya Turner at the top of the key. Maya also trying to waste some time. Maya drives, gets it over to Laura. Laura trying to keep that possession. Ainsley goes in under the hoop, puts up a beautiful layup, and it will be 2 points on the board for the Bruins. She will be fouled once again.
And that'll be a bucket and a foul for Ainsley DeAlfonso, and that'll be off the rim and out of bounds on Cathedral. No.
Yes.
Well, actually, no, it's Cathedral's possession. Dang, my brain is fried when it comes to those possessions.
It happens, man. It happens. Cathedral with the ball now. Letting the ball roll. Mackenzie Ward guarding her man very well. And it'll be a tip pass by Maya Turner. Maya puts up a layup on that beautiful fast break play there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, great play there.
And as you can see here in the student section, senior Christopher Watson causing some excitement there. And we're excited for the break game here. 1 minute and 3 seconds left on the clock. And as we narrow down this fourth period of the Lady Bruin basketball action.
Yeah, a minute and 3 left in this game, Jack. I think with a 20-point lead, the Bruins have solidified their victory tonight.
Yes.
Great win. You know, started off a little slow, I will say. A lot of missed shots, a lot of turnovers going the Cathedral Green Wave way.
Yes.
But nevertheless, great game.
Yes, and now as 50 seconds on the clock, Maya Turner taking the ball. And
still trying to chew clock.
Downfield to Chloe Taylor. Back out to Ainsley DeAlfonso, top the key. Ainsley DeAlfonso drives to the hole. And that is in. 30 seconds left in the clock here from the 14 of the Natchez Cathedral Greenwood. Takes it down. Number 14 to number 10 on the left side of the key.
She puts up a shot, does not fall, but gets the rebound back. The Green Wave girl basketball player does, and puts up 2 points. Scores 50-30 now. Still a 20-point lead. The Bruins get a free rain Worsham in Green Wave territory. Clock is winding down. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Cathedral takes it out.
She takes a 3-point shot, and it will be no good. 3, 2, 1.
And that is the game.
Bruin victory tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Score is 52-30. Great game here by the Bruins.
The Lady Bruins once again taking the victory over Catholic rivals, the Natchez Cathedral Green Wave. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for listening and watching. Stick